Hey, if you're a content creator and you like to use your phone on occasion to maybe catch some video and you want to level up your audio, there are a lot of options out there to, you know, catch that audio. Now, it can be really expensive. Microphones, some of those can range up to $100, $200. Some of them are powered. They have to have their own batteries. Some of them, are corded and you have to plug those in. Those are a little less expensive. But what's become pretty popular lately are wireless microphones, kind of like the one I'm wearing here, that just plug into your phone. There's a little receiver, plugs into your phone, and then this pairs with that, and you don't have to pair it to your phone. Well, I'm going to show you the one I'm using, and maybe you'll like it as much as I do. Let's get into it. Well, hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about the Leereel, L-E-E-R-E-E-L, Leereel Wireless Microphone Set. Now I say set because you get two lapel microphones, wireless, just like this one here, and a receiver. Now the receiver goes into the lightning port on the bottom of your phone, just like I've done here, and the microphone pairs with that and not your phone. Now, we've seen a lot of these and they become very popular, but some of them are, you only get one, and some of them have a wind muff at the top, and there are a lot of variations. But this particular one I'm pretty fond of just because of the form factor. It's a little meatier, okay, so it's not quite as small as some of the other ones I've seen. And as much as it is thicker and a little more chunkier, it's not bigger as far as overall size, and so it's not as noticeable. And without that wind muff, sometimes you won't even notice that it's on. Okay, so that's one. Two, I like the sound quality. Speaking of that, inside most microphones are going to sound good, but let's look at a couple sample videos of me using this microphone outside. Be right back. Okay, so this is sample audio coming out of my iPhone 13 mini. Do not have any of the microphones plugged in, and I don't have it. I'm not using a video app. I'm just using what comes with the camera, so there's no audio enhancements. Again, this is a test using the internal microphone on the iPhone 13 mini. Testing 1, 2, 3. All right, now this is an audio test using the Leereel wireless lapel microphone. It's right down here. And again, no audio enhancements on my iPhone 13 mini. Testing 1, 2, 3. Audio test of the Leereel wireless lapel mic. 1, 2, 3. All right, now this is the second audio test using the Leereel microphone. And this time I want to hold it up like you would a regular mic, because I want to see, one, if it improves the audio quality, and then two, if it picks up noise as I'm holding it. A lot of microphones are very sensitive, and when you're holding it, they bump a desk or something, they make a lot of noise. So again, just testing out the microphone, because I'm thinking you could clip it to a mic stand if you're doing a talking head in your office kind of video, and maybe wouldn't be take up too much of the shot. It wouldn't be very easy to notice. Maybe you could set it up that way. Okay, back in the office, and as you can see, the microphone performs very well both inside and outside. The noise, if you look at the first clip, me using my iPhone for the audio, you could hear all the background noise. You could hear the trucks going by on the road. You could hear the gravel underneath my feet. But as soon as I connected the lapel microphone, almost canceled out all that background noise, and you could focus on just my voice. And when you're trying to upgrade your audio for your videos, that's kind of the point. You want to get rid of all the extraneous noise that you don't want and focus in on the noise that you do want, which is going to be most likely you. Now, there are a couple things, more than a couple things, that I do like about this, and just to make sure I don't miss anything, got my handy dandy notes right here. So first, as we've noticed, the sound is good and at a very low price point. These particular microphones I got under $70. I went on Amazon and they listed around that $70 mark, but they had a coupon on there and I got something like 30 or 40% off. So they became very cost effective. Now they're very easy to use as well, because all you have to do is pair it to the receiver and then the receiver does all the work. You don't have to pair it to your phone. There's no going through Bluetooth and trying to get all that stuff sorted out. So it's extremely easy to use, long battery life, and as we already mentioned, background noise. It almost gets rid of all the background noise. So, oh, and it pretty decent range too, 20 meters. And so that's a pretty decent range. You can leave the receiver on your phone and then you can walk away up to about, I would say, I think that's 20 meters is about 60 feet. Sounds right. All right, now some of the cons. Let's talk about those. The problem I had with these, well, with any kind of lapel mic, is that the clip is, it's focused, it's not, and there's a word, and I want to get this right, it's affixed and you can't change it. So it can only go this direction. Now I could turn it sideways if I had a sideways shirt with buttons, like a button up. I could do that, but then the microphone is facing this way. Now you want the microphone to be facing up. So trying to get this in the right spot does become a little bit challenging. So that's number one. Now if you've got a collar like this, or if you want to put it on the inside, now what I have seen some people do is take some of that, what is it, gaffer's tape. And so it's not real sticky, but just sticky enough. And they go over the clip and tape it under their shirt so it doesn't move around. Then they can put their shirt on over it and you don't see it. So that's a possibility. But speaking of size, because it is so small, sometimes it is kind of hard to get your fingers on it. I was trying to, this morning when I was taking my sample footage, I had this in one hand, I had the receiver, I had my phone, and trying to hold them all together and then try to get it paired, you know, pressing the button to sync with the receiver. They're very small. And so sometimes, as much as I say they're girthier than some other models, they're really not big. And so they're hard to get your fingers around. So be careful of that. And again, because they're small, they're easy to lose. So when you go out on a shoot or when you film a video, you don't want to leave these laying around, because just like Apple earbuds, you'll be able to lose them. All right, so just make sure you keep track of them because they are very small. Potentially short lifespan. And the reason why I say that is because anytime you see something with a low price point, you have to automatically kind of worry about quality. Because when something is this inexpensive, how long do you really think it's going to last? I have no idea, just bought these, so we'll find out. But in today's society, most technology is disposable, so I don't suspect that these will last more than a year or two. So lastly, the one that I have only works on the iPhone. You can get the one that's USB-C, but that, as much as it is convenient, is also a hindrance, because now, because I like them, I want to use them on my DSLR. I want to use it on my mirrorless camera. I want to use it on my GoPro, but I cannot because of the way it's set up. It only works on my iPhone. So you get used to using something, you like it, but you can only use it. It's one-dimensional. You can only use it in one place. All right, so that's my take on the Leereel wireless microphone set. I give them 2 thumbs up because it's cost effective and they work. Right out of the box, had no problem getting them paired, so they work. Charging case is absolutely fantastic. I do like that. You know, as a matter of fact, let me show you a competitor. Now this is a different brand who, this will go, I'm not going to name names, but this is what another one looks like. All right, and again, you've got the clip back here that doesn't move, doesn't rotate, so it's right there, so you can only clip it in one direction, but this has got a big ginormous wind muff. So if you look here, it's quite a bit different. Just thought I'd throw that in, just for comparison, because here at Low Def Media, we're all about giving you as much information as possible. So again, thank you for taking the time. Not a very long video today. If you liked it, please give me the thumbs up. And if this is the kind of content that you like to see, hey, become a subscriber, hit that little bell so the next time a video comes out, you can be notified. This is Mike, Low Def Media, saying we will see you in the next one.